Hey, so in this video I wanted to share with you 8 things that my husband and I have done to help our son love vegetables. We have a 2-year-old who actually really enjoys eating a lot of different veggies, so here are the 8 things we did that helped to contribute to that. The very first one was that when we introduced him to solid food, we introduced him to our diet. We found conflicting information about how to get kids started on solid food, but the books that were suggesting get them started on mushy banana and applesauce. All the foods were sweet foods. And so if a child develops a sweet palate and then has veggies introduced later, well, they taste really bitter. Of course they're not going to like vegetables. So instead we went the route of introducing him to our diet. In fact, the first solid food that my son tried was chili. It was spicy and it had vegetables in it. Just remember that your kid is fascinated by the food that you have. So instead of, whatever books say about this and this and this, if you have no concerns about food allergies running in your family, then just introduce them to what is on your plate. Next thing, we made sure that our language around vegetables was very positive. So as much as I hate lettuce, don't tell my kid, I make sure I don't say that around him because I don't want him to develop that negative mentality. So when I am cutting up tomatoes, I say, yum, and I'm eating tomatoes as I go along. I make it a positive thing to share those tomatoes. Oh, these are really tasty, buddy. Do you want some of these? And to go along with that, we really enjoy special time together, and food and family, those things go very tightly together. So I use positive comments like, buddy, I really love you and I love tomatoes. Can I share some of my tomatoes with you? And so he has that positive association. I just have some notes here. Next thing, we also on the flip side of that coin have taken away vegetables for misbehavior. So if my son has been rude, then I've said, you're being rude to me right now. You know what? I don't think I want to share my tomatoes with you anymore. There's the understanding that to eat vegetables is a privilege, to eat vegetables is a beneficial thing, and it's a privilege that can be taken away. Another thing that we've done is trying to make vegetables fun. How do you make them fun? Well, language is really important again. So popcorn, we like that as a snack in our family. And frozen peas, we have called them popcorn peas. So we put frozen peas into a Ziploc baggie, take that to the park, and when we bust that out, it really is kind of like eating popcorn, and especially frozen peas, just super satisfying on a hot day. We eat magic beans, and we've explained to my son they're not actually magic beans, but they kind of feel like magic. It's fun when they look different on the outside and there's fun stuff in the middle. This is what I'm talking about. This is a product that we've bought from Walmart, really good price. But any place where you can find peas that are still in the pod, that's the idea. My son loves cracking them open and eating the stuff on the inside. We were just eating a bunch of these at the park today. So making it fun. Another thing that you can do, kids love nature, and so having plants outside, we've had cherry tomato plants, chives, we've had sheep sorrel, and if you want your kid to love lettuce greens, sheep sorrel is an awesome way to go because it has sort of a sweet, sour, tangy taste to it. It's like salad candy, and so once you get a little starter patch going, it spreads. You'll get tons of salad out of it, and kids really love it. My son has loved being able to just walk around the yard freely, eat from the plants that he knows are safe, and he essentially goes outside and makes a salad in his mouth. So having plants around that your kid can actually go and help themselves to is a great way to go. Another thing that you can do, this is sort of a Captain Obvious one, but make sure it's the right size. Sometimes kids aren't intimidated by the vegetable, it's just the size of it, or it's the chewiness of it, or the crunchiness of it. Make sure it's cut down really small, or that it's been cooked or prepared in such a way that their mouth can actually handle it and it's not intimidating. Next thing, we've said how proud we are of our son when he tries new things. We really try to encourage him. You don't know if you're going to like it or not like it until you try it. And so if he likes it, yes, now you know. If you don't like it, yes, now you know. That was really good that you tried. And then the final thing that we've done, the 8th thing, is just really respected when he's full or when he really doesn't like something. As far as fullness goes, so many of us were brought up with the idea of you have to finish what's on your plate. You do not leave the table until, but the problem is that for a lot of kids, I think they're not, again, intimidated by the vegetable or upset about the vegetable. They're upset about having to finish the vegetable. It doesn't matter how much you love steamed broccoli, you're going to hate it if somebody says you can't leave the table until you finish what you don't have room for and you're having to stuff it in there and feel sick. So again, trying to make sure that vegetables are a positive experience. We don't make him finish his plate. If he says he's full, then he's full, and we bundle it up, or sometimes stuff goes into the compost and we know it's going to feed the vegetables that are growing outside. It's okay. We believe in respecting resources, and part of that is respecting our son and making sure that he's not stuffed with more resources than his body is actually ready for. So if he's full, he's full. We don't push. And then as far as not liking things goes, if he just kind of doesn't like it a little bit, then sometimes we go, well, it's fine. So, just here you go. That's part of dinner tonight. But for the things where you can just see like, no, he can't do it. We all have things like that. I'm a grown woman and I really appreciate that nobody can tell me to eat stuff I don't like anymore. I'm not going to do that to my kid. So we discovered he likes all sorts of things: tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, peas, loves them. Hates mushrooms, and to the point where it actually makes him gag. I'm not going to make him finish mushrooms. So with that in mind, it's helping him to develop a very positive experience. He seems excited about eating vegetables, and just, yeah, we've had so many good things come out of it. We still hit little brick walls every now and then, but dinner time is actually enjoyable, and my kid is getting his veggies. So I hope those tips are helpful for you, and if you have any more to share, can you please put them in the comments? To go along with that, if this was helpful, like the video. If you know somebody else who could benefit, share it with them, and be sure to subscribe because I'll be posting lots more videos. There's a very loud motorcycle in my neighborhood right now. I'm going to post more videos, and I hope this one was helpful for you. Have a great day. All the best. Bye.